Aloha, everybody. This is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap, Let Light Unite. And this is December 19th, 2024. Today, I want to do some energy work and direct it at children and help children reconnect to the Creator so they become awakened spiritual beings. And what I am doing right now is just correcting my Facebook page. All right, we're good to go. Yeah, 2 days ago we did energy work for women. Today, and a couple days ago we did some for men. So to round out everything, it would be good to give the children some attention. So what we're going to do is create a bubble of light, and in this bubble we're going to put in all this energy work. And I'm going to ask that you send energy into this bubble of light, and at the same time, because I know you can multitask, I want you to imagine this actually happening. So for those of you who are going to participate, I want you to sit down, take a deep breath, exhale out everything that no longer serves you, and let all that unwanted energy go through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with your divine essence. So do that till I tell you to stop. As you're doing that, I surround each and every one of you in a bubble of golden flame. I add to that the blue flame of protection, the violet flame of transmutation, the green flame of healing, and I seal you all in the pink flame of love. And I'm going to call to all your teachers, guides, masters, all the divine beings that work with you, and invite them in to make this energy work as gentle, loving, and kind as we can. So take another deep breath. And as you exhale, feel yourself really reconnect again to the Creator, and all this incredible divine energy comes pouring into the top of your head, flows all the way down your body, out your legs, into the earth, down your arms, your hands, your spine. You're totally consumed in this divine energy. And as you're being consumed in this light, I'm going to call to all your teachers, guides, masters, the angels, the archangels, the cosmic beings, all the divine beings that work with you, and invite them in to amplify our work. So now I want you to imagine everyone, including all your teachers, guides, and masters. We're standing in a circle, we're holding hands. And I want you to imagine yourself now sending energy down your right arm, your right hand into the person next to you. And this energy flows all the way around the circle. And we reconnect through our heart chakras and our light minds of enlightenment. And now we're going to send energy to the left. And as the energy flows to the left, the circle is closed. So only that which is light may enter. We're going to call and invite the trees in and ask the trees to come in and take our energy and send it into the earth so the earth can remain stable, and out through the branches so all life forms can feel this really positive high energy. We're going to call to all the rock, stones, crystals, minerals, all the earth keepers on the planet to amplify our work and to amplify the earth keeper into our center of our circle over 100,000 fold. I call to all the grids, ley lines, meridians, domes, obelisks, pyramids, all the sacred and holy spots on the planet to lock into this divine energy. And I'm going to ask that everyone that participates receives a healing, and that you guide us into not our will, but thy will be done. So be it. So again, take a deep breath, feel all that high energy flow into your crown chakra, down your arms, out your hands, into the center, creating this incredible bubble of light. We're putting all the children and everything connected to the children in this bubble. So I want you to send energy into this bubble. You can do it just through your hands or out all your chakras and your hands or just your chakras. Might as well do it all, right? And as you're sending energy into this bubble, in your mind's eye, imagine this happening. So let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power of the sacred fire vested in me. And if it is your O will, O Creator, I command. We call the higher selves of all children worldwide and ask for permission to do this work for them. We call the higher selves of all doctors, nurses, and all those who help with the birthing of babies. And I command that you allow more love to come in at the time of birth. I ask that the doctors allow the baby and the mother time to bond in a positive way. I call the higher selves of everyone who was born in a hospital or in any unloving environment and command that as we speak, a bond of divine love flow between you and your birth mother and father and adopted parents. Let this flow of love send special healing, bringing your family and all families on earth closer. See divine love flow with all past, present, and future birthings. That's C-sections. Be avoided whenever possible, preferring women to have gentle, loving, sacred, and natural births. Let doctors become more conscious when cutting the umbilical cord, waiting until it stops pulsing again, letting the baby and the mother have bonding time. We see love flowing from the father's heart, from the baby to the mother, creating a beautiful, functional family bond. And again, if the baby is adopted, let love bonding be done with the adopted parents. We ask the Creator that all children be put under protective light to prevent abuse, neglect, innocent harm, including war, alien abduction, terrorism, pornography, prostitution, Satanism, hatred, and slavery. I now call on the higher selves of everyone who is thinking of acting on harming a child, and I command that your higher selves take you into the light, and if you choose not to, which is your free will, that you be placed in a position of harmlessness before you can fulfill your deeds. I ask the men of the healing ray to minister to these misguided light beings and their victims. I call on the goddess of truth to expose all pedophile, satanic, pornography, child soldiers, and children's slavery groups, as well as protect the people that are bringing this knowledge to the surface. As these children are set free, see them being given all the love, mental, emotional healing support that they need as they are integrated back into society. See villages and good loving homes open their hearts and homes to these children. I command that the adoption process be sped up so parents of light, good caring people can adopt quickly. We ask the divine to clear all dark blocks and veils placed over all these children, replaced with joy and self-worth as they awaken to their divine missions and purposes. Let those around them see their gifts of music, art, song, and be able to guide them down that path. We call the higher selves of all children and ask that they be filled with lots of creativity and imagination, as well as many joyful ways to express these gifts and talents. See all children hugging and being kind to each other. Call the higher selves of all teenagers and ask Michael the Archangel to come and cut all ties to military satanic video games. We ask that the teens are reconnected to the Creator, becoming awakened spiritual beings, and stop playing the games of war. Let this be replaced with sports, music, art, reading, even college. Call the higher selves of all persons to all parents to also awaken and reconnect to the Creator with a greater understanding of how important it is to give children quality time, see functional families forming. We call the higher selves of all military recruiters to leave our children alone and not be able to lie to them about military life. See all these recruiters and their workplaces, along with our recruitment, written propaganda material become invisible so they are no longer seen by anyone. See all military recruitment officers empty and no longer allowed on any middle or high school campuses. Let these teens be inspired on other paths other than military. We ask that teachers and educational systems focus on the development of character traits which are needed to bring in the golden age, and that these traits are taught by way of example and practice. Imagine schools being used to promote and nurture all children's self-esteem and creative expression, and that all children realize that happiness and joy are their birthright. I ask that all students are encouraged in their studies of all subjects, regardless of their gender, race, learning, or physical disabilities. I command that all teachers who challenge or destroy a child's belief in self immediately be shown the error of their ways, and their higher selves bring them forward in the light. And again, if they choose not to step forward in the light, they're put in positions of harmlessness, removed and replaced by an enlightenment, loving, kind teacher. I call for a change in the makeup of the faculty and staff of all schools so that all persons employed are light workers. I call for a change in the curriculum of schools to include the development of each child's natural abilities as a primary, and that right brain intuitive abilities and skills be given equal coverage. I call for the activation of the law of divine abundance to provide all schools with enough funds to hire and maintain the most qualified and compassionate teachers, nurses, psychologists, social workers, and guidance counselors, as well as enough money for classes in art, music, theater, poetry, extracurricular activities, and sports. I command that the most current textbooks and other learning materials be provided to all students, and that a college education is provided for all who desire a higher education. That all children be provided a nutritious, balanced breakfast and lunch at no charge to the student or family. That when it's for the highest good, that all children who are homeless or runaways without shelter be provided with a safe and clean one now. We call the higher selves of all those homeless children, and I ask that their higher selves gently open and balance their chakras, leaving them open to the abundancy and generosity that is inherent in the universe. They'll then instill in them the desire to stand up, be productive, and find their path, and they're given their divine missions and their divine purposes. We call for the immediate emancipation of all children that are in prison who are not being held for society's or their own highest good, including anyone who has been imprisoned for speaking or living the truth or trying to awaken humankind to injustices. Those imprisoned to fulfill the self-serving plans of others, those whose sentences far outweigh the magnitude of their crime, and those falsely imprisoned or convicted for crimes they did not commit, and all victimless marijuana crimes. We ask that all prison officials, guards, wardens, police, probation officers, juvenile authorities, judges, lawyers, prison for profit corporations to now step forward in the light, allowing compassion, kindness, divine service to come to the surface. If not, I command their higher selves and the angels to put them in positions of harmlessness, letting a light worker come forward and take control. We ask that everyone be divinely inspired to alternative, positive methods on how to help children in prison become productive society members before and after they are released. We call the goddess of truth into vaccinations and how harmful they really are. Except that we know that they're not. Just joking, so they don't kick me off. Well, we're just going to ask that all children be sent all the healing they need on all levels. Let's fill our children's hearts with divine inspiration, wisdom, hope, creativity, and the strength to go forward in positive, enlightened quantum leaps. So be it. Let's fill our children's hearts with divine inspiration, wisdom, hope, divine creativity, and the divine strength to go forward in positive, enlightened quantum leaps. So be it. One more time. Let's fill our children's hearts with divine inspiration, wisdom, hope, divine creativity, and the divine strength to go forward in positive, enlightened quantum leaps. So be it. And as always, nevertheless, not our will, but thy will be done. And let's take a deep breath and release it. And we give thanks for this opportunity to serve. I'm going to ask that anybody that listens to this energy work or watches the video, it's amplified over 100,000 fold. If you like it, share it, play it more than once. It's the power of the 3 times 3. Play it 3 times in a row, 3 days in a row. Just keep the energy work going. Or when you're busy doing work and not around your computer, put it on low in the on the computer to keep the energy going out. And if you really want to keep helping children, just keep chanting. And this is for anybody. May divine peace, may divine enlightenment descend around all children now. May divine enlightenment awaken within all children now. Simple. May divine enlightenment descend on all children now. May divine enlightenment awaken within all children now. That's simple. Chant it. Put that on your refrigerator so when you see it, you say it. And it also will help this amplify, and it's going to push us farther into the world enlightenment. So on that note, y'all got to ground. So if you have that stone hematite, go grab it, hold it till you're not lightheaded. And if you don't have that stone hematite, I want you to stand up for me. And I want you to feel the earth energy come up. Feel it come up your legs. Oh, not that high. We'll try the feet, the ankles. And as that energy, the earth energy comes up, feel yourself starting to pull your energies in. You're becoming grounded, a little bit heavier. The lightheadedness is going away. So let that energy flow up your legs. Now it's at your knees and you're heavier, a comfortable heavy, not like an anchor. All right. As the lightheadedness goes away and your energies pull in body and the earth grounds you, you become very centered, very clear-headed, and filled with all new possibilities. So again, let that earth energy even come up higher. And as it comes up higher, feel yourself becoming clear-headed, very balanced, very centered, very back in body. And again, filled with all these new possibilities. So thanks for tuning in. Oh, sorry. It's one of those days. All right. If you're still energy high after that, get dressed, put your gloves on, your hat, coat, go find your favorite tree, put your hands on the tree. The energy will go through your gloves to the tree. Send all your excess energy into the tree. 30 seconds. If you want to do it more, you can. And then ask the tree to send you energy back and you'll ground. Don't want to do that? Eat something. The point of this is to help you feel more solid back in body, and there's no lightheadedness, and you're very clear-headed. All right. So thanks a lot for tuning in, and I hope you have an incredible day. And until we meet again, aloha.